It is too early for this, boy howdy, let me tell you. And it's not even that early. I had a great night's sleep. It's currently like 6:20. Gotta at least be set up by 7. Shooting light's not till like 7:06 anyway, so we're going to this little private pond that I've got here, and the geese have been hitting it, so let's hope that we hit them. Hey yo, what is up everybody? My name is Nick Zamorelli, and behind the camera we've got Grant. Today we've got a little special hunt planned for you. As you can see behind me, we've got some goose decoys out. We're out on a little private pond right now, and the geese have been really hitting it hard. So we're gonna try and get on them today, and we're gonna bring you guys along for this journey. Okay. Just give easy honks, easy honks.
I don't know where he is, so.
Where did they land at? Back behind the state highway. Really?
They're not even coming over here.
Are they?
They're landing in the parking lot. Should I kill him here?
Yep, kill him.
Live, no.
Band!
Nuh-uh.
Yes!
Live, no.
Another? I've never been on a hunt where a band was killed. Gotta let me see that boy. Our first duo to come in, and sure enough, one of them was banded. I'm real excited about this.
We just had a duo come in. They swung all the way in from the left. They didn't finish. We had to shoot them over the blind, but one of them was banded. 2 birds down. 2 came in. None left, so.
Hatched in 2017 or earlier, female, near Moosonee, Ontario, Canada.
Wow. That's something. Here in Ohio. What do you know? We thought it was going to be banded here in Ohio, and sure enough, it's banded in Canada.
That's pretty cool.
That is really cool. I'm just glad it wasn't banded in Ohio.
Right. It's always cool to obviously shoot bands, but then when you realize you shot it like a mile from where it was banded,
Come on.
and it was hatched that year, it's like, poor guy, he couldn't go anywhere.
That's cool. That's really cool. Hopefully they swing perfect. They're gone. They're in a circle. They're circling.
Live, no.
Shoot them.
I killed that one.
Clicked.
Here. Dead bird. Dead bird. Fetch it up. Man, she did pretty good on that too. She just sat out of the blind and was watching it.
Yep.
That's great. Good girl. Good girl. My bird. Here. Good girl. Well, we had a couple geese land out here in the grass. I stood up and shot. They were a little far, but they circled back. One came in, and I ended up shooting an absolute giant honker, and Liv retrieved it. Her first ever retrieve hunting, and it was on an absolute giant honker. So we got more geese. I think they're gonna pick up and come over. We're gonna see, but we're gonna get back in the blind and see what happens. This girl got her first retrieve. Oh, a big old honker, wasn't it, girl?
A giant.
That thing was 3 times your size. That's a good girl. Your first ever bird. Good girl. She didn't break. She went right out to it and brought it all the way back. Well, we're gonna go ahead and pack up all these birds that came in today. They ended up landing across the road at a different place. They didn't want to be here at first. We got a few to come over here though after they picked up, and we ended up shooting 3, but not just any 3 geese. Got a little bit of jewelry today.
Yeah, actually, first hunt I've been a part of where a waterfowl species has been banded. So that was pretty cool. It was banded in Ontario, so hey, that's pretty cool. I'm just glad it wasn't banded right around the corner. That would have been kind of disappointing.
Sit. Someone got their first retrieve in today on a big ol' honker. That was a good girl. Yeah, it didn't shoot a lot, but hey.
Yeah, we didn't kill a ton, but it was still fun. I'm glad we got out here. The lady who had us come out here absolutely hates geese. Just hates them. They just poop everywhere on her yard. And so we came out and hey, got some jewelry. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna get picked up and then we'll catch up with you guys here in a minute.
So the spread we hunted over some full bodies, just strung them out along here on the bank, and then some floaters just close up in the water. We didn't really have any birds that decoyed, so everything was pretty much past shooting, but still got some birds on the ground, and yeah, that's what the spread looked like today. Here's the A-frame we hunted out of today. Not the best grass end job, but kept us concealed. Yeah, it wasn't the best hide scenario, but hey, I don't think the geese really flared off us. They just didn't necessarily want to be in the water. I think they all were wanting to land out here and feed in the grass, because that's what a couple of them did. But you do what you can do. All right, so both Dev and Nick claim to have shot that bird, and I think they both did. So we're doing a little shell drill. Black shell gets the band. Right there in my hat. All right. Go for it.
There you go.
You got it.
No way. That's good.
First band. All the way from Canada.
Finally, you both have them on here. This sucker is bare. Finally get to add one on here after 4 years of goose hunting. Took long enough.
There she is, right there. You did such a good job today, girl.
Very proud, Liv.
I'm very, very proud of Liv today. This was her first ever waterfowl hunt. Her first ever hunt, except for one pigeon hunt we did this summer, and her first ever retrieve was on a goose. A huge giant honker all the way across the pond. First try. She didn't break. She sat steady right next to me, and yeah, you guys got to see how big this bird is that she retrieved. I mean, this thing is a massive honker. Absolute giant for her first ever bird, and I cannot be more proud. She did such a good job.
You are currently insured, right?
Yeah, I'm currently out shooting geese right now. Can you call me back later?
We'll call you back in about a month, okay?
Yep.
Come on, girl. Well, today was a pretty cool hunt. We didn't kill a limit or many birds by any means, but it was still a great hunt on a little tiny private pond. It was Liv's first hunt ever, and man, I could not be more proud of her. She did everything perfect. She was calm in the blind. She didn't break once. She listened very well, and she got a big retrieve on a huge honker all the way across the pond.
For her first bird.
Her first bird.
It wasn't even a duck, it was a goose.
It was a big old honker. And like I said, I could not be more proud. She absolutely killed it today. And then something else special happened. Old Nicholas here.
I'll show y'all here in a second. This guy right here. The old jewelry.
All the way from Ontario,
From
bud.
Ontario, Canada. Couldn't be more happy. I've never shot a band. Well, I have, but it was on pheasant. But first waterfowl with a band on it. Finally can make this empty lanyard look a little bit more ducky.
So yeah, it wasn't a crazy hunt in terms of numbers by any means, but it was an absolute blast. Just a tiny little private pond that we had access to hunt, and really what happened is all the geese that had been going there landed at the property across the road, and you know, they all wanted to be there, and it's hard to compete with live geese. So all the geese ended up going there, and we really just had to wait to pick off the geese that got up from there and were heading back to their loaf. So
Traffic.
we trafficked some of them, Some of them didn't want anything to do with us, but that's how it is when you're not where they want to be. You just never know. Early season birds, they have a million places to go. They could switch up at any day. But yeah, what did you think about today?
Well, wasn't what it could have been. If the birds did what they've been doing for the past 3 days, we would have killed a lot more birds. But, you know, I've got no complaints. I got a band. I could have just killed the one and I would have been completely happy with the hunt. But 3, hey, can't ask for anything more. It was a fun hunt. Got to hang out with my buddies, Grant and Devlin. Also, this week, Friday, September 10th, we are releasing a new pattern to the CX hunting line, and it is a retro design. It has been something that's been really highly requested, and we finally got it done for you guys. So stay tuned for that. It is some really good looking camo. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to try and hunt a beach. That should be really cool if they end up doing what we want them to, and we should kill a lot tomorrow if they do it. And then Friday, I'm hoping we're going to go get out on some teal. We've got a cold front coming from Ontario. It's going to be a really strong north wind, and that should push a lot of new teal and geese down into our area. So stay tuned, we may get on them. So if you like this video, make sure you leave a comment, hit the thumbs up button. If we could get this video to 50 likes, that would be amazing. That's not asking for the world. Just like the video if you liked it. But if you're not already, subscribe, turn that little notification bell on so you see every single time that we post. And with that being said, let's have a great rest of the year.